Hi, I'm here with Matan Peleg of Im Tirtzu to bring to you some amazing insight of what battles are going on right here in Israel between good and evil, between restoration and liberalism.
Our mission is to, as we said in the beginning, to building the Zionist dream, meaning to take those ideas, to take this good tension and to make it physical, to make it for real. So we are taking people to Hebron. Israel is also, because there is a lot of propaganda within Israel, comes from European government money.
Yeah.
Okay. Because money is power. We are talking about minority elite, but when they have millions of dollars come from governments, how it's not you cannot fight
It's
it.
not equal. No, it's not fair.
So the only thing you can do is bring your Israelis to see the truth, to provide them the knowledge that they don't learn about it in the Israeli academia, because the Israeli academia is controlled by European governments who give money to far leftists to build clinics and law schools, and this money to control in our universities, this money to control in our cultural elite, and it's like a problem because it creates a false conscience of people who think that Israelis, they think Israel is not a good state. It's like they feel that Israel is very problematic, and so it's not good for your heart. You say, something is wrong with me, something is wrong with me. I learned it in the university, I saw it in the media, but it's exactly the opposite. Compare Israel to... Now, when you want to compare Israel to others countries, a lot of people say, you cannot compare Israel to any other country. But when you don't compare to reality, you compare only to perfection. But it's not a fair game. Perfection is only when the Messiah will come. For the meantime,
Amen.
For the meantime, you can look around you. You have brothers, you have other groups, you have other states, you have allies. Compare your reality to them, see what's going on. So we bring Israeli civilians to Hebron, to Jerusalem. We bring professors to the universities to teach about it. We bring groups together, Christians who talk Arab in Israel. We bring group of Christians, group of Jews, talk with one each other. We bring Druze with Jews, with Muslim Bedouins, talk to one each other. We find groups who believe in Israel as a Jewish state, want to defend Israel as a Jewish state because they know like this, it's better to everybody.
Right.
And we are making conversations between them, because when you go to the media, you always think about, everybody are fighting against each other, but this is not reality.
No.
So the idea is to bring the idea to physical contact.
Yeah.
People need to see it. People need to understand that Jewish state in Israel is something unbelievable. We're living in an unbelievable time. We live in I think maybe the Jews never had such a good time, yes, in the history. Even in the first temple, in Solomon temple, it was an unbelievable time, but
it was a great time. Yes, peace and prosperity.
Yes, but the taxes were high. We all know, and this is maybe the only time that you can compare to time today. Look what happened even in the last 2 months in Israel. We sent a spaceship to the moon.
Right.
We printed beating heart in the three-dimension printer. Yeah. We did an international competition of singers. We gave sweet water to Jordan. We built a hospital for the wounded Syrians, our enemies, who kill one each other.
Yeah.
They kill one each other. It's not even supposed to be our business, but we are light.
Yeah.
So we treat them. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's what's amazing about Israel. And you said something that I want to pick up on, and that is that the minorities, the Druze Arabs, the Arabs themselves, the Christian minorities, are better respected here in Israel than any other Middle Eastern country, and yet Israelis themselves are accusing their own people, their own government, of being apartheid, of being racist and so forth, when in reality it's not true. And so, this is something that is confusing to a lot of Christians and so forth as well, but it's good to hear you tell about how that you meet with these people. Tell us about some of the Arabs and people that are the minorities, Druzes. What are they saying about Israeli sovereignty?
And here I'm happy that you said Israelis and you didn't say Jews, because a lot of civilians in Israel, also Arabs, go and call for BDS, and not only Jews. Here, by the way, again, I blame foreign governments, because people created a situation that if you are against Israel, you can make money out of it.
Yeah.
Israeli who go and make lectures against Israel, call to sanctions against the Jewish state, then all over the world, especially in Europe, but also in the United States, you can get invited to events, to lectures, you can make money. This is great. To hate Israel is not only an obsession, it's a business. Now this business, by the way, and a lot of times in my conversations with Arabs in Israel, they say, look, you know what is the problem? When someone benefit out of the conflict, when someone is benefit out of blood, he will always want the conflict to continue.
It's money source, yeah.
So when you are go and encourage BDS, when you are you don't want the conflict to be solved. In my opinion, by the way, and I don't want to sound too radical, but in my opinion, it's like worshipping the evil of evil.
Yeah.
Because you are benefit out of blood of kids.
Yeah.
This is what you're doing. You're doing business out of blood because you don't want to solve a conflict. When Arabs and Jews become together and talk, and they started to connect, they started to develop relationship, then there is no war. Because don't forget that we say V'gar ze'ev im keves. This is like the utopia of the Torah, is when the wolf and the sheep will live together.
Yes, Isaiah's prophecy, yes, in time of Messiah.
And it doesn't say the sheep will become a wolf and they will always... It's meaning that everyone will have his own identity. The wolf is his identity.
Still.
The sheep is his identity, but they find a way to live together. So the Christian stay a Christian, a Jew stay a Jew, and they find a way to live together. This is good. This is good. This is not bad. This is the prophecies.
Yes, it is.
And this is Israel.
Yes.
We want to respect one each other, and this is harmony. But when you say no, it's not good, I will fight against it. And then you create more blood, you create more problems, you create more violence, and create more tragedies. And this is and some people also make money out of it, and we are very angry on it. Very angry on it.